They asked me, is coconut oil good for you? Because they had been told that it was bad. And so I asked them a question. Were your ancestors healthy? There was a silence. And then these 5,000 Fijians began to laugh because they were very healthy.
Let's start by looking at the past. For centuries, people in the South Pacific and other tropical regions have consumed coconut oil daily. When Captain Cook first visited the islands, he wrote about how amazed he was by the physical appearance of the people. They were strong, fit, and agile, with clear skin and perfect teeth. They weren't suffering from chronic diseases like diabetes, heart disease, or obesity. What was their secret? Coconut oil was a staple in their diet. They used it in cooking, skincare, and even hair care. But here's the interesting part. These communities didn't just consume coconut oil, they thrived on it. When the Western world started demonizing saturated fats, coconut oil got lumped into that category, leading to confusion. But is that justified? Was this traditional source of fat really causing health problems? Or is there more to the story? In recent decades, people have become more health conscious and wary of fats, particularly saturated fats. This led to the rise of low-fat diets and a decline in the use of natural fats like coconut oil. But during this time, rates of obesity, diabetes, and heart disease soared, especially in the same South Pacific communities where people switched from traditional diets to processed foods and refined sugars. They went from being some of the healthiest populations to facing a health crisis. Why? Let's take a look at what actually changed.
It is those 5 lethal whites that are causing the problems that we see in the South Pacific Islands today. A lot of the people are obese. It's not because of the coconut oil. It's because they've stopped the coconut oil. It's because those white products gives too much glucose into the body and it has to be stored as fat. That's why they are big.
Dr. Barbara O'Neill, a prominent naturopath and health educator, often points out that the real culprits are what she calls the 5 lethal whites: white flour, white rice, white sugar, white dairy milk, and white salt. When these refined foods were introduced, they quickly replaced traditional foods like coconut oil, leading to dramatic health declines. This shift is what we need to focus on, not the vilification of coconut oil. But before we jump to conclusions, let's explore what science actually tells us about coconut oil. There's been a lot of debate about coconut oil, particularly because it's high in saturated fat. But the type of saturated fat found in coconut oil is different from the kind found in animal products like butter or lard. Coconut oil contains medium-chain triglycerides, which your body metabolizes differently. Here's what happens. When you consume coconut oil, the MCTs go straight to your liver, where they're converted into energy, not stored as fat. This makes coconut oil an excellent energy booster, which is one reason athletes and people following ketogenic diets love it.
And I'm very thankful for Dr. Bruce Fife, who has written many books on the coconut oil, that because coconut oil is high in medium-chain fatty acids, the liver breaks it down to ketones. And he shows that ketones are neurohealers, neuroprotectors.
Dr. Bruce Fife, often referred to as Dr. Coconut, has extensively studied the benefits of coconut oil and written several books on the subject. He argues that coconut oil can even protect the brain. His research shows that MCTs can be converted into ketones, which serve as an alternative energy source for the brain. This is particularly important for people with neurodegenerative diseases, like Alzheimer's, where the brain struggles to use glucose for energy. One of the most fascinating areas of research is the potential of coconut oil to support brain health. The brain usually relies on glucose for energy, but when that's not available, it can use ketones. Coconut oil's MCTs provide an excellent source of these ketones, which might help protect the brain from cognitive decline. Some researchers have even suggested that coconut oil could play a role in preventing or delaying Alzheimer's disease. While this area of research is still developing, it's encouraging to see that something as simple as dietary fat can have such a profound impact on brain health. This leads us to a key question. Why then do some experts say coconut oil is bad for you? The controversy surrounding coconut oil largely stems from its high saturated fat content. Decades ago, studies suggested that saturated fat increased the risk of heart disease by raising cholesterol levels. This led to widespread fear of all foods high in saturated fat, including coconut oil. However, newer research is challenging this view. Not all saturated fats are created equal, and as we mentioned earlier, the MCTs in coconut oil are metabolized differently than the long-chain fatty acids found in animal fats. Some studies suggest that coconut oil may actually raise HDL, the good cholesterol, while improving the ratio of HDL to LDL, the bad cholesterol. This is a better indicator of heart health than just looking at total cholesterol levels. So should you be afraid of coconut oil? Not if you're using it as part of a balanced, whole foods-based diet. Moderation, as with any food, is key.
They listened to the white man because he brought in technology. He brought in many reforms. Some of those islanders were cannibals. They showed them What a wonderful thing it is to serve God, and what freedom it is to be freed from these evil practices.
Now that we've cleared up some of the myths and explored the science, let's talk about how you can use coconut oil in your daily life to maximize its benefits. Cooking. Coconut oil is stable at high temperatures, making it perfect for frying or sautéing. Unlike other oils that oxidize when heated, coconut oil remains stable and doesn't produce harmful free radicals. Skin and hair care. Coconut oil is a fantastic natural moisturizer. It can be applied directly to your skin or used as a deep conditioner for your hair. Its antimicrobial properties can also help with skin conditions like eczema or dry skin. Weight management. Because of its ability to be quickly converted into energy, coconut oil can help you feel fuller for longer and reduce cravings. Some studies even suggest it can help with fat loss, particularly around the belly area. Brain health. As we discussed earlier, the ketones produced by coconut oil can support brain health. Adding a tablespoon of coconut oil to your morning coffee or smoothie can give you a mental boost. While coconut oil has been blamed for contributing to health problems, the real issue lies in the refined, processed foods that have become staples in modern diets. The 5 lethal whites that Dr. O'Neill talks about, white sugar, white flour, white rice, white salt, and white dairy, are devoid of nutrients and loaded with empty calories. These foods spike your blood sugar, leading to insulin resistance, weight gain, and eventually conditions like diabetes and heart disease. The South Pacific Islanders, who once thrived on natural foods like coconut oil, have seen dramatic health declines after adopting these processed Western foods. If you want to improve your health, the focus should be on eliminating these processed foods, not natural, healthy fats like coconut oil. So, is coconut oil good for you? The answer is yes, but with some caveats. Coconut oil can be a valuable part of a healthy diet, especially when used to replace harmful refined oils and processed fats. Its unique composition, rich in MCTs, offers a range of health benefits, from boosting energy to supporting brain health and aiding in weight management. However, it's important to remember that no single food is a magic bullet. Health is about balance. Coconut oil should be one part of a varied, whole foods-based diet that includes plenty of fruits, vegetables, lean proteins, and other healthy fats like olive oil and nuts. If you found this video helpful and want to learn more about how to incorporate coconut oil and other natural foods into your diet, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. And if you have any questions or personal experiences with coconut oil, leave them in the comments below. Let's keep the conversation going and learn together how to take control of our health, one meal at a time.